The loyal elephant and the man. The unbreakable bond of Raju and Moti. In a beautiful village surrounded by green fields and forests, there lived a poor but kind-hearted young man named Raju. He was known throughout the village for his honesty, kindness, and love for animals. Even though he had very little money, his heart was full of compassion. Raju lived with his old mother in a small mud house. His father had passed away many years ago, and since then, Raju worked very hard to take care of his mother. Every day, he went to the forest to collect wood and sell it in the market. One afternoon, while gathering wood near the jungle, Raju suddenly heard a painful cry. It sounded like an animal in danger. Without wasting a second, he ran toward the sound. After pushing aside thick bushes, he was shocked to see a baby elephant trapped in a hunter's iron snare. The poor elephant was crying in pain, struggling to free its injured leg. Raju's heart melted with sympathy. Slowly, he walked closer and softly said, "Don't be afraid, I'm here to help you." The baby elephant looked scared at first, but there was kindness in Raju's eyes. Carefully, Raju removed the heavy iron trap. His own hands got injured while trying to free the elephant, but he never stopped. Finally, the trap opened. The baby elephant stood up weakly and gently touched Raju's shoulder with its trunk, as if thanking him. Raju smiled warmly. "From today, you are my friend." The elephant followed Raju all the way back to the village. Everyone was shocked to see a wild elephant walking behind him. "Where did this elephant come from?" the villagers asked. Raju explained everything. Some villagers were afraid, but Raju's mother said, "If this innocent creature trusts you, then let him stay. Maybe God has sent him into our lives for a reason." Raju named the elephant Moti because his eyes shined like pearls. Days passed, and the friendship between Raju and Moti became stronger than ever. Moti followed Raju everywhere. Whenever Raju went into the forest to collect wood, Moti helped him carry heavy logs with his powerful trunk. Slowly, Raju's life began to improve. With Moti's help, he could collect more wood and earn more money. The children of the village also loved Moti very much. He was gentle, playful, and harmless. He gave children rides on his back and played happily with them. One year, heavy rains struck the village. The river overflowed, and a terrible flood rushed toward the homes. People started screaming in fear. "Run to higher ground," shouted the village chief. Everyone began running for safety. In the middle of the chaos, a little girl slipped into the fast-moving water. Her mother cried loudly, "Please save my daughter." But the current was too strong. Nobody had the courage to jump into the flood. Suddenly, Moti let out a loud trumpet and rushed toward the river. Raju shouted, "Moti, be careful." Without fear, Moti entered the raging water. The villagers watched in shock. A few moments later, Moti carefully lifted the little girl with his trunk and carried her safely back to shore. The villagers cheered with joy. "He is not just an animal, he is a hero." From that day, the entire village respected and loved Moti even more. But their peaceful life was soon threatened. In a nearby city lived a cruel hunter named Bahram. When he heard about the intelligent and powerful elephant, he decided to capture Moti and sell him to a circus for a huge amount of money. One dark night, Bahram and his men secretly entered the village while everyone was asleep. Quietly, Bahram whispered, "Capture the elephant." They carried heavy chains and ropes. As soon as they approached, Moti woke up and trumpeted loudly. Raju immediately ran outside. "Who are you people?" he shouted, angrily. Bahram laughed. "This elephant belongs to us now." Raju stepped forward bravely. "Moti is not an object. He is my friend." Bahram ordered his men to grab Raju. They held him tightly. When Moti saw his best friend in danger, his eyes filled with anger. With one powerful move, he broke the chains and roared loudly. The hunters became terrified. Moti used his trunk to free Raju and chased the hunters away from the village. Bahram ran in fear, shouting, "This elephant is dangerous." But the villagers knew the truth. Moti was not dangerous. He was loyal. The next morning, the village chief gathered everyone together and announced, "From today, Moti is not just Raju's friend. He is the protector of our entire village." Everyone clapped happily. Tears filled Raju's eyes as he hugged Moti tightly. "You are more than an elephant," he whispered. "You are my brother." Years passed. Raju grew older and became a respected man in the village. He worked hard to improve the lives of the villagers, and Moti remained by his side through every moment. But time changes everyone. Moti slowly became old and weak. He could no longer run fast like before, but his love and loyalty never changed. One peaceful evening, Raju sat beside Moti near the river as the sun was setting. Raju gently said, You changed my life forever, my friend. Moti softly placed his trunk on Raju's shoulder. At that very moment, disaster struck again. A massive fire broke out in the forest. Because of the dry weather, the flames spread quickly toward the village. People screamed in panic. Fire! Fire! Raju quickly helped villagers escape to safety, but some children became trapped near the burning trees. Raju tried to reach them, but the flames were too strong. Then old Moti stepped forward. Raju shouted desperately, "No, Moti, don't go." But Moti ignored the danger. One by one, he carried the children out of the burning forest on his back. The villagers watched in amazement. But during his final rescue, a burning tree collapsed near him. Raju screamed, "Moti!" After a long struggle, the fire was finally controlled. Raju ran toward Moti and saw that he was badly injured. Moti's breathing became slower and weaker. Raju sat beside him, crying uncontrollably. "You always saved everyone, please don't leave me now." Moti slowly lifted his trunk and placed it gently on Raju's hand. There was love in his eyes. There was loyalty in his soul. And then, slowly, his eyes closed forever. The entire village fell silent. People wept openly. Raju cried harder than ever before because he had not lost just an animal. He had lost his best friend. The next day, the villagers buried Moti with great honor. Raju built a beautiful memorial where Moti rested peacefully. On the memorial, these words were written. True loyalty is proven not by words, but by the heart. Moti was not just an elephant. He was a symbol of love and friendship. As years passed, the story of Raju and Moti spread far and wide. People traveled from distant places to visit the memorial and tell their children about the incredible friendship between a man and his loyal elephant. Raju eventually became an old man, but every evening, he still sat beside Moti's memorial and smiled softly. "My friend is still with me," he would say. And sometimes, when the wind blew gently through the trees, it sounded almost like Moti's loving trumpet echoing through the air. As if he were still protecting his best friend.